Okay, so in today's video I have got the new, well, at the point of filming this it's not actually that new, but I bought it when it literally came out, but it's been sitting in my room so long that the box is dusty now. But anyway, I have the Lego Harry Potter. That really threw me off then. I was like, what? Since when has it been called the talking hat? No, the sorting hat. So we're going to build this today and see what the talking element of it is about, and yeah, see what I think of it. So if you want to see that, then keep on watching. Okay, so I obviously started by just opening the box and taking everything out. I really actually like the box art for this one, and that's probably like a strange point to make about a Lego set, but I don't know, you sort of buy by looking at them. Well, obviously you buy by looking at them, but when the box art looks a particular way, it kind of draws me in a little bit more than, like the regular boxes. And yeah, I don't know, there was something about this one, I just really liked it, obviously because it's got like the collector's edition box like the big Hedwig does, rather than just like the normal like sort of navy royal blue one. This is obviously a lot darker. Yeah, I don't know, really, I just really like the box art. I just thought I would mention that was part of what kind of pulled me in. I was interested in it anyway. I'd seen it like advertised, and like the advert of it with the woman building it, and I'd seen that and I knew that I wanted it from that point. But when I saw the box art, I was like, yep, definitely getting it. And I saw it in store and literally bought it the day it came out. So I mean, obviously this has been out for a little while, but it's been sat in my bedroom, like I said, for a little while before I actually got around to building it, because I had so many others to build first. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one. It was very, very repetitive, as you can see, obviously with it being round. Whatever you do on one corner, you do on all four, basically. But I did really enjoy building this one. Obviously the little stand that I built at the beginning, it has all of the house crests along the bottom. There's also obviously the minifigure, which is Harry with the sorting hat, which obviously if that's something that you collect in terms of value of them, I would have thought, I mean, I'm not exactly an expert, but I would have thought that figure would be worth some money in a few years, purely because obviously he's got the sorting hat. So I would think that would be one of the figures that ends up being worth a little bit of money. So that's another kind of reason to buy it, another sort of selling point of it. And I didn't think it was like unreasonably priced. I believe it was, is it £80 potentially? Yeah, I didn't think it was that unreasonably priced. The size of it is pretty decent for a set that size, and obviously it's got the talking feature as well, which I do really like. It's sort of original. There's no other sets as far as I know. I mean, I know there's no other Harry Potter ones that have that sort of feature in them, and obviously with the face moving and everything when you to actually trigger the talking feature. I really like how it was kind of all seamlessly sort of works, if you get what I mean. Obviously you just pull down on the tip of the hat, and it speaks, it activates the talking bit, and then it makes all like the facial features move as well. So I just think the actual design element of it is really impressive. And yeah, I think the actual design of it is really cool. I know there was a lot of people saying that it didn't look that great, it just kind of looked like a brown blob, which I can understand kind of what people were saying, but it definitely looks better in person once it's built, rather than what it does sort of like online. It definitely does look better once it's built. But yeah, as I said, and as you can probably see, it is very repetitive building it. Having said that, it was quite a relaxing build because it's not, in my opinion, it's not that complicated. Obviously you've got like the mechanism inside that you have to build, but in terms of difficulty building that, I think it's probably the easiest one I've done, or one of the easiest ones I've done. I didn't find it too difficult at all. Obviously I think there was one bit where I linked it up and part of the front of the hat came off, so I just had to kind of rebuild that back up again, but other than that it wasn't really that difficult at all. And like I say, it was quite a relaxing build to do. You could just sort of do it while you're watching TV. It's not one that you have to really concentrate on, which I do enjoy those, because although I enjoy building Lego, I pretty much always do it while I'm watching TV or watching something, listening to something. So not having to fully concentrate on it is sort of something that I quite enjoy. That probably sounds really stupid, but yeah, I quite enjoy not having to actually put 100% of my concentration into it. And as you can see, obviously here I've got the mechanism on now, and then it's just sort of a case from this point of just building up the actual hat around it. And yeah, like I said, there were a couple bits here where I was building it up around, where I did actually kind of pull bits off by accident or put them like slightly in the wrong place, because you do obviously have to line it up whilst you're building the hat up around it, because if not the mechanism just won't work correctly. But it is all sort of shown in the book, and it is quite easy to kind of follow along with, and it is easy to like rectify your mistakes if you make one, and just kind of backtrack through the pages and figure out what exactly you've done. So yeah, obviously here you can see that the actual hat is being built up now. So obviously we build the stand for it first of all, and then like the base of the hat, and then you build up the actual facial features afterwards, after the mechanism is all done, obviously because it has to sort of encase the mechanism inside. But yeah, I really enjoy this one, and I enjoy sort of watching it like build up. Obviously you can see here the face like building up, and I think here was actually where I had the problem, and I had to take a couple bits off and sort of go over them again, which you can see I've kind of had to put them on because I think the eyes weren't working properly, if I remember correctly. The eyes weren't working properly when I like pulled on the mechanism bit, so I had to just sort of go back on that to make sure that the eyes would actually move correctly when the mechanism moved. But it wasn't too difficult to change, and it didn't take too long either. And then yeah, obviously the front of it is pretty much built up now, and then you just sort of turn around and then build up the back of it as well. But yeah, I do actually have a lot of sets still to build. I mean, I'm having a look now because they're all sort of like in front of me. I have two more from the same drop as the sorting hat, and then I have a couple sets of brick heads from ages ago. They're now retired sets, but I still have them to build. And then I have 2 new sets from the new wave to build. So as I'm recording this on the 4th of June, I think I'm doing this voiceover. Yeah, I've just bought a couple sets from the 1st of June drop. So I have got a couple of the smaller ones because my birthday is in June, so I've asked for a couple of the bigger ones for my birthday, because if I buy them all then people will moan that they've got nothing to buy me, which is fair, I guess. So I've asked for a couple of the bigger ones. I'm really undecided currently if I want to buy the Great Hall. I kind of do, but I can't figure out if it actually fits in with like the set that I've already, the sets that I've already got, the ones that all click together. I can't figure it out because obviously it does seem so much bigger, and it seems a lot taller on the box as well. So I'm not sure if that is sort of supposed to be like a standalone set or what. But I think I'm definitely going to get the Diagon Alley ones, like the individual shops. So I'm probably going to get those shortly. So make sure to subscribe to keep a lookout for that video. But yeah, as it stands currently, I think I've got about 6 more sets that I need to do, and I think I've got a couple that I need to edit as well. So definitely got a lot more content coming in terms of Lego. So keep an eye out. So this is the finished sorting hat. I really like this one. I know a lot of people online, I saw a lot of people on Facebook saying that it looked awful, the design of it was awful, but I really like it. I think it's really cool, and I was really excited for this when it came out. But yeah, really happy to have this one, and I think it's really cool. And yeah, obviously he talks, so
yes, clearly you belong in Hufflepuff.
So yeah, obviously that he's got his little voice thing in there, and his face moves and everything, and I just think the design of it is really cool. But if there are any others that you want to see me build, I have got a few around that I still need to film. But yeah, if there are any others at all, let me know and I can get them and do those as well. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!